You know, a lot of people ask me, what's the most important thing for deer hunting? Is it what I plant in my food plot? What type of bow or gun do I shoot? What time of the day I go hunting? What's the barometric pressure? That stuff has a place in deer hunting, and it can mean the difference between success and failure. But the most important thing in deer hunting is knowing the land that you're hunting on. And this starts with scouting. It's all about scouting. Knowing that land like the back of your hand, and knowing how the deer use that land throughout the year. It could be a food plot, it could be a farm field. When I'm talking in those terms, trails can give you some of the best information that you could ever get about how deer use a property. If you have the luxury of a property where there's definitive deer trails, you can see how the deer are using it. Now, how do you hunt those areas? More scouting. If you have any experience in deer hunting whatsoever, you'll know that if you have a well-worn deer trail and it's coming through the woods and it's going to a food source, 9 times out of 10 or 9.9 times out of 10, if you have a stand in that situation, you're not killing a big buck. You're gonna see a lot of does and fawns and insubordinate bucks, and they'll be using those trails. The big bucks use what we call tertiary trails. They're these little trails that come off of those main trails. So what I've always done throughout my life hunting is if I find a trail, I always say, get a bird's eye view, back myself out, and find out about the immediate area around that trail and how a big buck might come into that area. That's key for scouting. Hey everybody, today I want to talk about what's new with Cuddyback. What they have this year is a Generation 2 firmware update that's going to improve your trail camera experience on 2 different levels. So the first level is if you use the update with the Cuddyback cellular cameras. What this is going to allow you to do is access your cameras remotely online. You're going to be able to view pictures, you're going to be able to check battery levels, you're going to be able to check the connectivity of the CuddyLink cameras within each other, and you're going to be able to turn cameras on and off remotely. This is a game changer. So on the other level, it's going to provide you with a better overall CuddyLink network. What you're going to get with this update, you can get 50% faster performance, 50% more images, up to 1,500 images per day if the link is only 1 or 2 links away from the home camera. That's important. Even better, you now have up to 240 CuddyLink channels to choose from. This is going to reduce interference from neighbors who also have CuddyLink cameras. And to top it off, you can go from 16 cameras, which was the maximum before, all the way up to 24 cameras now. That's huge. So to learn more about the update and learn more about CuddyLink cameras, go to cuddyback.com.